Season 8 ends today, and I thought it would be nice to make sort of a recap of the 5 most important changes to League of Legends that happened throughout this season, at least in my opinion. So, let's get started. At number 5, we have the Marksman item update. So, we have the new item Stormrazor. As you can see, at first it was like a little different compared to what it is now. Actually, I think it was a little stronger, it got nerfed over time. And then we have the new Infinity Edge, where basically it no longer gives crit chance, it no longer gives bonus crit damage, instead it doubles your existing critical strike chance and makes some of your crit damage true damage. Basically, it's no longer a good first item, but it's still a great crit build amplifier, except for when they released it, it costed almost as much as a Rabadon, but that did get changed, I think. Then we have the Essence River rework, pretty much keeping the identity of the item, but making it viable for a lot more champions. For example, now it is a usable item, for example, Master E. And then we have bonus armor penetration being replaced with total armor penetration. So that's sort of a buff to assassins. You mean like Talon, Zed, Wukong, this kind of stuff. You just stack it with lethality and you absolutely shred any squishy target. Giant Slayer is removed since it's no longer a part of the Recycle Download item it was included in. And Mortal Reminder is also changed to total armor penetration, although less than Dominic's, because this one also gives grievous wounds, which are a very powerful mechanic in the game. And then we have all those nerfs to the CL items, which were then partially reverted. They're now, I think, at 2,800 gold, but they did get nerfed very heavily in this patch, and Clock of Agility also got removed. Some changes to lifesteal items being cheaper as well, to provide more sustain. And of course we have the secondary set of changes to Guardian Angel, so it was already like reworked here. Going into number 4, we have the release of Pyke. Pyke is the first assassin support in League of Legends, and they recently confirmed that, established that identity of Pyke even further by giving him lethality scaling, so literally 3 of his abilities. And he's pretty much what he is, an assassin support. The kit is designed to be pretty good combination between the abilities. You have the combo where you dash with E and then the W, or you can even flash during Q, stuff like that. He has some pretty interesting mechanics. The ultimate is not too hard to hit, but it's not too hard to dodge with a dash, flash, blink, whatever either. So you've got to be careful when you use it. But overall, a champion release, it has to be mentioned on this list. Next, number 3, we have the other champion release of this year, Kai'Sa. I decided to put her at number 3 because she's played a lot more than Pyke. She was meta at Worlds, she got multiple nerfs, and in fact, if you remember, when Kai'Sa was released, everyone was saying that she was very, very weak. In my opinion, maybe she was just a bit underpowered. And then they buffed her, and they buffed her again, and then they nerfed her over and over and over again. And in my opinion, buffing her so much was not needed, because buffing a champion multiple times and then nerfing that exact same champion multiple times destroys the identity of the champion. So that's my opinion on Kai'Sa. Otherwise, she is really fun to play, has an interesting lore, being from the survived in the void, adapted, and her kit relates to the lore. She has a lot of stuff, those evolves, the stealth, the ultimate dash, probably one of the coolest abilities in the entire game, with the shield that lets you reposition yourself, whatever. At number 2, we have the removal of Sightstone. this was a very big change for the support lane because it basically opened the lane for a lot more people who were not support mains. So basically, the people who were support mains before, they were fine with giving that 800 gold for the Sightstone and then maybe even upgrading it to a Ruby Sightstone or whatever, or to a combined item. It was slightly more diverse than it is now, but by making it free, that opened the lane to a lot more players. Because before that, some players were completely unwilling to get a Sightstone when being autofilled or something like that. Now, as long as you upgrade your item at least to the second tier 1, you get the free Sightstone. And this is sort of a good change. I don't know if it was exactly the right thing to do, because it did reduce diversity, but I think that it also slightly increased the amount of stuff that can be played in the support lane, as well as the interest in the support lane being played as a whole. So that's why I included it number 2. Very big change, impacts pretty much every single game, because in every single game there is at least one support, even if the other has troll picked. It's very rare to see 2 troll picks in a game, so maybe it's not every single game, but you know what I mean, almost every single game. And at number 1 we have what was, in my opinion, or at least what was going to be the most important event in all of Season 8. Yes, I mean Clash. We were all excited for this, because there are, of course, some tournaments of League of Legends, and Riot Games does support them with RP rewards and stuff like that. But Clash was just so neat. It was organized to be in a good moment for your particular time zone on every server. In addition, it was all official. It wasn't done through a separate organization. Third, no registration on special websites. This is kind of a follow-up on the previous ones. You just use it from your League client. And fourth, this helped establish the idea of League of Legends as a competitive game, where you get together with a team and train and then have the communication. It's like almost pro level, except you don't have the mechanics or the game knowledge of the professionals, but you do have that same communication, and the rewards were like really good. The rewards were very promising, especially if you bought enough tickets. The rewards were absolutely huge on the 3rd day. Even if you were absolutely crushed at number 16 in terms of place, you would still get awesome rewards. This is our first place of the most important event in Season 8. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more League of Legends content. And bye bye.